Let me start with a strange truth that nobody really says out loud. Most people aren't tired because life is hard, they're tired because life is crowded. Crowded with tasks, crowded with people, crowded with notifications, crowded with expectations that don't even belong to them. We wake up overwhelmed, scroll ourselves into anxiety, rush through the day on autopilot, then lie in bed wondering why we feel empty, despite doing so much. So here's a question worth asking. What would your life look like if it was lighter? Not easier, just lighter. Less noise, less clutter, less pressure, more space, more room to think, breathe, and actually feel alive. Today, we're talking about how to simplify your life in a clear, realistic, psychology-backed way. Not the usual fluffy advice. Not, wake up at 5 a.m. and drink lemon water. Real simplification. The kind that changes how your mind works and how your days feel. Before I continue, I strongly recommend watching this video without skipping any section because each part builds on the one before it. And while you're here, kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your loved ones. Thank you. Let's get into it. 1. Begin with mental clutter, the hidden burden. Most people jump straight to cleaning their room, organizing shelves, or deleting apps. But according to psychologist Dr. Daniel Kahneman, our mental attention budget is limited. The more things competing for your mind's energy, the more stressed and confused you feel. A simple life starts in your head, not in your wardrobe. Hey, stop holding every responsibility in your brain. When you rely on your memory for everything, errands, bills, tasks, appointments, you're basically turning your mind into a storage unit. And storage units get messy. Use one simple external system. Not 5 apps. Not a complicated planner. Just one. A notebook. A notes app. A voice memo. The goal isn't to be organized. The goal is to free your mind from juggling. Psychologist David Allen, author of Getting Things Done, calls this externalizing your mind. The moment you put things on paper, your brain relaxes. It stops scanning your to-do list like a broken radio. B. Stop fighting every thought. A surprising point from psychologist Dr. Stephen Hayes, founder of acceptance and commitment therapy. You don't have to win every argument inside your head. Most people waste hours wrestling with thoughts like, what if I fail? What will they think? Should I do this or that? Hayes explains that the mind creates thoughts automatically. You don't have to reply to every one. Let thoughts float past instead of letting them rent space inside you. A simpler mind leads to a simpler life. 2. Remove the invisible pressure you put on yourself. Many people complicate life without noticing. Not because they want to, but because they're trying too hard. Trying to be liked. Trying to be perfect. Trying to stay busy so they don't feel guilty. Psychologist Carl Rogers famously said, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." Meaning, life becomes simpler when you stop performing for approval. A. Give yourself permission to be human. You don't have to master everything. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to respond instantly. You don't have to say yes because you're scared of looking rude. People overcomplicate life with pressure they created themselves. Here's a sentence that simplifies life instantly. Not everything is my job. Say it again. Not everything is my job. B. Replace guilt with boundaries. Guilt complicates life more than clutter. You're allowed to protect your time. You're allowed to be unavailable. You're allowed to say, I can't do that right now. This is not selfish. Psychologist Dr. Brené Brown says boundaries are the foundation of compassion. Only people who protect their own space can show up fully for others. A simple life requires boundaries the same way a clean room requires walls. 3. Clean your physical space the smart way, not the hard way. Let's address the part everyone expects, clutter. Except we're not doing the dramatic, throw everything out speech. That never lasts. Instead, let's talk psychology. A. Clutter drains mental energy. Neuroscientists from Princeton found that visual clutter makes your brain less able to focus. It literally overloads your senses. B. Don't declutter your house. Declutter your friction points. Most people try to clean everything, get overwhelmed, then give up. Instead, simplify the areas that cause daily irritation. The chair where your clothes pile up. The kitchen corner that always looks messy. The desk that becomes a dumping ground. The bag or wallet where receipts hide. These small areas create the biggest mental noise. Fixing 5 high-friction spots simplifies your life more than cleaning an entire house. C. 1-minute rule, psychology-backed. This comes from productivity expert Gretchen Rubin. If something takes less than 1 minute, do it immediately. Hang the shirt, wash the cup, clear the table, delete the email. Small actions prevent big chaos. 4. Clear your digital life, or it will control you. Your phone is the biggest source of life clutter. Not because phones are bad, but because they're designed to overwhelm your brain. Psychologist Dr. Gloria Mark, who studies attention, found that the average person switches digital tasks every 47 seconds. Not minutes. Seconds. That's why we feel exhausted. A. Remove the non-essential notifications. Every notification is a demand. Silence everything except calls, messages, alarms, bank alerts. Whatever you absolutely can't ignore. Your brain needs less noise to think clearly. B. Clean your digital home screen. If your phone looks chaotic, your mind will follow. Remove icons. Remove widgets. Remove temptations. A simple home screen equals a calm mind. C. Put time limits on apps that drain you. You don't need to delete social media. Just make it less accessible. Life feels simpler when your brain is not in constant comparison mode. 5. Simplify your relationships without losing people. Relationships are a huge part of life's complexity. Not because people are bad, but because humans are emotional systems. Psychologist Dr. Murray Bowen, founder of family systems theory, explains. People absorb stress from the relationships around them. If you surround yourself with chaotic people, you become chaotic. A. Identify the energy drainers. These are not necessarily bad people. They might be always in crisis, always complaining, always needing something, always arguing, always gossiping, never listening. Life becomes lighter when you stop emotionally babysitting everyone. B. Create emotional distance, not drama. You don't have to cut people off dramatically. Just stop over-involving yourself. Respond slower. Listen without trying to rescue. Say, I hope things get better, instead of jumping in to fix everything. You're not a fire department. C. Nurture your simple relationships. Some people bring calm naturally. Some people bring laughter. Some people give you space. Some people energize you. These are the people who simplify your life. Protect them. 6. Your money needs simplification too. Money stress is one of the biggest sources of mental clutter. Psychologist Dr. Eldar Shaffer found that financial worry reduces mental clarity, decision-making, and emotional stability. Even small financial problems feel bigger when your mind is overwhelmed. A. Use one simple money system. Not apps. Not trackers. Just one simple setup. One spending account. One savings account. One bill account, optional. Complex systems create anxiety. Simple systems create awareness. B. Reduce recurring costs that don't serve you. Ask yourself, do I actually use this? Does this make my life better? Is this just a habit? Small leaks sink big ships. C. Give every naira or dollar a job. When money has direction, your life feels predictable. Predictability equals simplicity. 7. Your time needs space, not more tasks. Busyness is not productivity. According to psychologist Dr. Tim Pychyl, procrastination is often caused by emotional overwhelm, not laziness. People procrastinate because their schedule is stuffed beyond human limits. A. Say no 3 times more often. Start by identifying the activities that don't add meaning. Unnecessary meetings. Obligations you accepted out of guilt. Social events you don't enjoy. Favors that drain you. When you remove the wrong things, the right things have room to grow. B. Build white space into your week. Your brain needs empty time to process emotions, recover energy, think clearly, make better decisions. This is not laziness. It's maintenance. Even machines need rest. You are not a machine. C. Do one important thing each day, not 10. This idea is backed by Greg McKeown, author of Essentialism. The more tasks you pile on, the less progress you make. Focus is the key to simplicity. 8. Master the art of slowing down. Psychologist Dr. Carl Jung warned that modern life moves too fast for the human mind. We rush through our lives so quickly that we barely experience them. A. Slow your mornings. You don't need a perfect routine. Just remove the rush. Wake up 20 minutes earlier. Avoid checking your phone immediately. Drink water before you check messages. Let your mind enter the day slowly. B. Slow your decisions. Instant decisions cause chaos. Before agreeing, buying, or committing, pause and ask, will this matter in 3 months? C. Slow your reactions. When someone annoys you, pause before reacting. Most overcomplication comes from emotional impulsiveness. Slow equals simple. 9. Simplify your expectations of life. A huge reason life feels complicated is because we expect life to feel like a movie. We expect constant excitement, constant growth, constant success, constant clarity. But psychologist Albert Ellis, founder of rational emotive behavioral therapy, explained that unrealistic expectations create most emotional suffering. Life is not meant to be perfect. Life is not meant to be full of constant progress. Life is not meant to feel meaningful every single day. A simple life is not a boring life. It's a peaceful one. 10. Create a simple personal philosophy. A simple life needs a simple compass, something to guide your choices. Here are examples you can adopt. If it costs my peace, it's too expensive. I only keep what I actually use. I don't chase. What belongs to me stays. I protect my time the way I protect my money. I do less, but I do it well. Your philosophy doesn't need to be profound. It just needs to be yours. 11. Remove the desire to impress people. This is one of the biggest simplifiers. Psychologist Alfred Adler believed that much of human anxiety comes from trying to belong and be approved by others. When you stop living your life like a public performance, something amazing happens. Your choices make more sense. Your goals become clearer. Your days feel lighter. Your confidence increases. Your time feels more meaningful. The moment you stop trying to impress people, life becomes spacious. 12. Simplify your habits. Make them stupidly easy. We complicate habits by making them too big. We say, I'll read 30 minutes every day. I'll work out an hour daily. I'll meditate for 20 minutes. No, make them too easy to fail. Psychologist B.J. Fogg says the best way to build habits is to make them tiny. Read 1 page. Do 2 push-ups. Meditate for 30 seconds. Clean 1 corner. Tiny habits become automatic. Automatic habits simplify life. 13. Stop multitasking. It's making you tired. You think you're being efficient. But multitasking actually breaks your brain's rhythm. Psychologist Dr. Clifford Nass studied chronic multitaskers and found they struggle to focus, make more mistakes, retain less information, feel mentally drained. Do things one at a time. You'll finish faster and feel better. 14. Prioritize joy without guilt. Fun doesn't complicate life. Guilt does. A simple life includes joy. Joy gives energy, clarity, and meaning. Watch the movie. Take the walk. Sit in silence. Laugh. Eat something you love. Do the hobby. This is not wasting time. This is living. 15. Replace busyness with presence. When you're present, life becomes simple. Eat without your phone. Walk without headphones sometimes. Talk to people without thinking ahead. Do your tasks without rushing to the next one. Presence shrinks problems. Presence increases clarity. Presence simplifies everything. As mindfulness expert John Kabat-Zinn puts it, wherever you go, there you are. 16. Choose a small, clear life over a big, confusing one. A simple life is not a small life. It's a focused life. More peace, more clarity, more attention, more meaning, not more noise. Your life becomes simpler every time you choose. Depth over speed, quality over quantity, silence over chaos, intention over impulse, clarity over complexity. A simple life is not empty. It's full of the right things. Let's end where we began. Most people aren't tired because life is difficult. They're tired because life is crowded, and the power to declutter that life has always been within their hands. You simplify your life the moment you stop chasing everything and start choosing the things that actually matter. A simpler life isn't luck. It's a series of small choices, made daily, made intentionally, made bravely. Start today.